I respect. He's a great man, Joseph Parker. Like kind of great smile man.
Maybe, why not? Yeah.
Knockout coming tomorrow night?
Ah, come on. Fabio Wardley's got a 95% KO ratio for a reason. We're always getting
Oleksandr Usyk issues warning to Fabio Wardley ahead of Parker fight. That's not advice, that's a sermon from a man who's mastered the craft. Usyk's message is the blueprint Parker lives by. Discipline, grind, focus, that's Joseph Parker's world. Fabio's chasing fame, Parker's chasing legacy, and discipline always buries hype when the gloves start flying.
But when I wake up early morning training, I never have motivation. I have only discipline, because when I wake up, my team too wake up and we go to training. But I don't have motivation. I today not go to.
Andy Lee's confidence comes from cold, hard evidence. He's watched Parker dismantle world-level opponents, while Fabio's built his name on local scraps and padded records. This isn't a contest, it's a correction. Fabio's power fades against class, and Parker's precision will make him look amateur. Records don't lie, levels don't match.
Beating Fabio will make him active and will, strengthen his claim to be in the top heavyweight in the world.
I'll win on Saturday night. No one can deny Joseph Parker at that point, can they?
I know, but we've said.
And moments later, Parker himself spoke calm, measured, but with the tone of a man ready to expose pretenders. That's Joseph Parker in pure fight mode, calm, deadly, and assured. He's not hyping, he's predicting. Every word exposes Fabio Wardley's inexperience under real pressure. Parker sounds like a man who's already visualized victory, and Fabio, he's about to face the harshest education of his career inside that ring.
Not so much since I'm serious about my work. I want to punch holes in them tomorrow and teach them a lesson.
You really think you're going to walk through Fabio Wardley? How wary are you of his power?
We've done everything we've done in camp to prepare for what he brings. We're wary, we're cautious, but I want to fight fire with fire.
Derek Chisora nails it. Conditioning separates contenders from pretenders. And that's where Joseph Parker shines. His engine's relentless, his output surgical. Fabio Wardley might start fast, but sustaining that pace against a technician like Parker is suicide. When fatigue hits, Parker won't slow down, he'll start hunting.
Early on, boxing has changed now in a way that if you're not fit, you're gonna lose a fight, If you're fit, you can chuck a 10 combination punch and regroup and go again. But if you don't have that fitness,
Don Charles gives Fabio credit for heart, but heart alone won't save him. The gulf in skill, experience, and composure is too wide. Parker has lived through pressure fights at the highest level, while Fabio's just entering the deep end. Effort earns respect, but class earns victory, and Parker owns that.
Yeah, potentially, but based on paper, Fabio shouldn't be standing there with Joseph Parker, on paper. But guess what? He is. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got the dog in him, man. And every time he steps up, they said, oh, he's too far, bridge too far. Every time he's come up trumps. And I don't believe anything changes tomorrow night.
Teddy Atlas strips it down to the core. This fight is about execution, not excitement. Parker's fundamentals, timing, and discipline should control the pace from the opening bell. Wardley may have flashes, but sustained success against Parker's precision is unlikely. Class, composure, and experience win rounds, and Parker has all three.
That's all this fight comes to me. Can he do that against Parker? Parker should be winning most of the rounds. He should be.
Johnny Nelson's view highlights the real narrative. All the pressure sits on Fabio Wardley. Parker's job is simple: prove superiority. Fabio's job? Just survive the storm. Parker's proven pedigree leaves no room for experiments. This fight isn't about equal chances. It's about Parker reminding everyone what levels truly look like.
I think it's a great fight between the two of them. I think for Joseph Parker, Joseph Parker just has to beat him. And this is more the question about Fabio Wardley. Is Fabio Wardley on the rise? Is he going to really make a massive dent or a difference? And this is opportunity to show if he can or not.
David Haye nails it. Parker's resume speaks louder than any pre-fight talk. He's faced monsters back to back and never folded. That consistency builds mental armor, something Fabio Wardley's yet to earn. When you've traded leather with world beaters, a newcomer doesn't scare you, it just motivates you to make another statement.
I think it's a good fight. I think it is a good fight, of course it is. Joseph Parker.
Frank Warren sees what most overlook: this version of Joseph Parker isn't rebuilding, he's reborn. The chemistry with Andy Lee has sharpened every aspect of his game. There's flow in his footwork, sting in his jab, and confidence in his rhythm. Under Lee, Parker's rediscovered his identity, a calm technician with violent intent. Wardley's unpredictable style might make for an entertaining clash, but it also plays directly into Parker's patience. Frank understands boxing at its roots. Good trainers elevate great fighters, and that's exactly what Lee has done. Parker now fights with intent, not impulse. He's not reacting to opponents anymore, he's dictating them. That's what separates a world champion from a hopeful contender.
Yeah, it's a really good fight. You talk about styles gelling. It's a fight where the styles will gel. You know, Joe's on a great roll. I think he's won his last 3 now. Former world champion himself. Change of trainers. He's got a good trainer. He's got great rapport with Andy Lee.
Carl Frosch's assessment is the voice of experience, direct, honest, and earned. Parker's skill set is as balanced as any modern heavyweight. Clean combinations, airtight defense, and composure under fire. What Frosch highlights most is Parker's durability, a chin tested by the hardest hitters and never cracked. That kind of toughness isn't built in gyms, it's forged in wars. Fabio Wardley, for all his aggression, hasn't been tested at that depth. Frosch's analysis exposes that difference. Parker's been hardened by elite opposition, while Wardley's record lacks true fire. Against someone this resilient, Fabio's usual route of pressure and chaos simply won't work. Parker's the technician who doesn't break, and Frosch knows that makes him lethal.
He's great with a jab, he's defensive, he's a masterclass, and he does everything really, really well, exceptionally well, but he's also tough. He's never been down, never been put over, never really looked like he'd been hurt.
Adam Smith's breakdown carries the calm authority of a man who's seen eras unfold. He recognizes what this fight truly represents, not a 50-50 showdown, but a clash of levels. Fabio Wardley walks in free of pressure, but that freedom also exposes his inexperience. Parker, on the other hand, carries expectation like a seasoned professional, having fought under brighter lights and against far deadlier names. Adam points out Parker's current momentum, and it's undeniable. His victories over top-tier opposition have reignited the form of a man once doubted. Physically sharp, mentally aligned, and strategically flawless, Parker's at his peak. Fabio's unpredictability may bring flashes of danger, but against a complete, battle-hardened technician like Parker, flashes fade fast. Smith's view reflects what the boxing world feels. This isn't about potential, it's about proof, and Parker's already delivered his.
I just don't think Fabio's got any pressure on him going into this. He's a big underdog. People expect Joseph Parker to win, rightfully so. They're talking about levels, and of course Joe's fought at a much higher level, and his momentum and his shape, and he's in a great place, Joe Parker, so he should win this fight. But Fabio...
Fraser Clark, who shared the ring with Fabio Wardley, speaks from bruised experience. He knows Fabio's power is real. But raw strength, while dangerous, doesn't guarantee survival at elite level. Clark acknowledges Wardley's toughness, his willingness to exchange, his ability to bite down and fight. Yet the issue remains, Parker's not a man you overpower, he's one you have to outthink. And that's where Fabio's limitations will surface. Parker's shot selection, ring IQ, and composure dismantle pressure fighters with ease. Grit gets you through pain, but intelligence wins fights. Fraser respects Wardley's bite, but he also knows the mountain he's facing is a veteran with precision and patience. Parker neutralizes chaos, turning brawls into chess matches, and chess has never been won by brute force.
Nothing more than he can punch very hard. You know, you only have to ask my face. He can really bang, and he's gritty. He's tough and he's gritty. You know, that's definitely his strength.
Tony Bellew says it without hesitation. Joseph Parker is operating at a level unmatched in today's heavyweight landscape. You don't beat names like Wilder and Zhang by chance. You do it through precision, timing, and a championship mentality that thrives on high-stakes pressure. Bellew's words reflect Parker's resurgence, a man once written off, now returning as the silent storm of the division. Each victory has rebuilt his confidence and refined his craft. Parker isn't just winning, he's dominating men built to destroy others. Fabio Wardley might look sharp, but compared to the beasts Parker's dismantled, he's walking into a reality check. Bellew's giant killer line isn't hype, it's fact. Parker's form, momentum, and composure make him not just dangerous, but inevitable.
Parker Daniel Dubois aside is the most informed heavyweight in the world.
Yeah, both of them in great form, to be fair, yeah.
If anything, I think actually Joseph Parker is in better form than Daniel Dubois, because that spree of fights of Deontay Wilder, Zhang.
Yeah, great.
Let's just look at it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous because Zhilei Zhang was undefeated, in my opinion, until he faced Joseph Parker.
He's becoming a bit of a giant killer, Joseph Parker, really, isn't he?
He really has, and I've got to give
Daniel Dubois next on the list for him.
Hamza Shirez sees the danger but trusts the discipline. His breakdown reflects the respect Parker's earned among active fighters. Heavyweight boxing is chaos. One shot can end a night, but Parker's ring IQ keeps that chaos on a leash. He's seen it all: speed, power, trickery. He's learned to adapt instantly, and that adaptability makes him lethal. Hamza highlights Parker's sharpness, which has visibly improved under Andy Lee's guidance. That partnership turned him from reactive to proactive. Now he controls the tempo instead of matching it. Fabio Wardley's unpredictability gives him a puncher's chance, but Parker's composure smothers that edge. Shirez knows Parker's not just ready, he's calculated. Every movement is designed to dismantle Fabio's rhythm before it starts. This isn't just a fight, it's a demonstration of what experience looks like when paired with confidence.
It's a good fight for Joe, I believe anyway. I believe it's a good fight for Joe. It's dangerous because they're heavyweights, anything goes. But I feel like Joe's too experienced, too smart, too sharp. And yeah, he'll be
When Tyson Fury speaks, the boxing world listens, and his words about Joseph Parker hit with conviction. Training alongside the Gypsy King has turned Parker from disciplined to downright dangerous. Fury's praise isn't flattery. It's a reflection of what he's seen firsthand in the gym: sharper reflexes, stronger conditioning, and a renewed hunger to dominate. If the world's best heavyweight trusts Parker's current form, it says everything. Wardley may have youth, but Parker's preparation under elite conditions has weaponized his composure. Fury calls it how it is. Fabio Wardley isn't just facing an opponent, he's walking into the path of a machine fine-tuned by world champions. The speed, the control, the intensity, everything points to a dismantling, not a duel. Parker's not just ready to win, he's ready to make a statement that echoes across the division.
He's given me motivation to train every day because he's here as well. So a training partner is a vital thing for me. Without a training partner, things become difficult. You know how hard I like to train. So to come in here and train on my own like that, I can, and I do. But it's easier if Joe's here, you know? Yeah. So yeah, friendship and the brotherhood and the training partner is probably the most important things anyone can ever have. And I feel like I can trust Joe with anything, to be fair.
As fight night looms, the air is thick with tension and certainty. Joseph Parker stands at the edge of greatness, once again, refined, ruthless, and ready. Across from him, Fabio Wardley carries the noise, the hunger, and the weight of ambition. But this isn't just a fight, it's a collision of pedigree and potential. Parker's composure and cold precision face, Wardley's reckless fire, and history tells us how that ends. Parker's been through storms far fiercer than this. He doesn't flinch, he finishes. Fabio might start fast, but Parker will end it with control, dominance, and statement-making brutality. This is legacy in motion, experience versus adrenaline, class versus chaos, and Parker's already written the ending. Now your call, who takes it under the bright lights? Parker's precision or Wardley's wild heart? Drop your prediction below.